My name is John Trepke. I work here as SparkFun tech support. So essentially it's using an Arduino Pro 5 volts with the 16 megahertz crystal. And it's using XB Series 1. It just has the chip antenna. The other thing I have on here is the Ardumoto. And that's responsible for controlling these wheels as well as the Arduino. I made custom mounts for the motors, and everything was custom cut with our laser cutter. And I also modified our claw heavily with the medium servo is still the same that we recommend, that's compatible. But I did take off the average claw parts, and I did laser cut these guys on, and this is my weapon.
I'm Michelle. I'm in tech support. I've been here doing tech support for about a year and a half now. Basically, I've got two servos in here running the wheels. I've got an Arduino FIO over here with an XB that receives the signals. On this side, I've got a stepper motor driver that is connected to this stepper here for the weapon. The controller, I managed to grab a whole bunch of little stuff in here. There's a tiny battery, a Arduino Pro Mini, and an XB, as well as a little charger circuit, and then just lots of little soldering in there that was a little bit tricky.
I'm Tim. I'm the tech support manager here at SparkFun Electronics. We got two Pro Minis. One is controlling the battle weapon up front. This is on a full-size, full rotation servo. And then we have a motor driver and another Pro Mini running the actual running gear. The body has been laser cut out of acrylic. All of this stuff is just adding weight because we have a 1.5 pound weight class that we have to be within. So this is bringing them up to spec. My destruction method is this front angry blade of death. It's just gonna take your toothpick in and snap it and just eat it up.
I am Pamela Cortez. I work in tech support. I just answer emails, phone calls, and just help people with their projects. The Ninja Stars spin on servos, and then in the back I have a fast valve and CO2. The CO2 pretty much, when I get close to them, it will knock off the toothpicks. And then I have 4 wheels so it could be a Rambot.
I actually, you can't see it too well, but I used an Arduino with a Wixel shield in the robot and also in the controller, which I can kind of open up and show you the insides. So basically the Wixels are just 2 little radio modules, so that's how the communication works. And then I use these awesome joysticks, which are just basically a bunch of push buttons. There's 5 push buttons, 1 for each direction, and then kill switches. This is my kill button for the robot in case it went rogue. These buttons up here controlled the servo, which was my weapon, so they raised and lowered it like such, if I can do this with one hand. Very cool. And then I used a serial controlled motor driver to drive my 2 basic gear motors to run my wheels.
3, 2, 1, fight on 3! I'm on it! Push him! Push him! Get her! That's time. Pamela has CO2 and spinning ninja stars of doom, so I don't know, it should be good.
Tony, tell us how you're feeling right now.
A little nervous,
Yeah?
little nervous. That CO2 canister on Pamela's butt is kind of scary.
Tell us how you expect this round to go.
I'm not gonna tip over again.
3, 2, 1.
I brought myself down with my own tile, which is kind of unfortunate.
My ninja stars are no longer functioning because they're always falling off.
3, 2, 1, go! I got him in the pit, and it worked out well-ish. 3, 2, 1, begin!
Any change of strategy for this round?
Hopefully I'm learning to drive it better,
Nice.
which might help.
3, 2, 1, they both work. Get it out!
Maybe this point the referee would try to...
Upside down!
This is just evil.
Let's go!
We're going to take one more match against John and Pamela. Pamela is 2 points off from the win, so this is going to give her one chance to defend, and John one chance to reign as champion.
Yeah, because he pulled my power.
All right, so you were the overall victor today. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, I lost a lot of wheels. I don't feel very good about that.
Would you say you were pleased with your robot?
I am very pleased with my robot. As a matter of fact, it did much better than I thought. I mean, I basically have two tactics. Either grab a robot and take him to an obstacle, or I could ramp a robot and knock him over. Both tactics worked well in my opinion. The other robots were actually a little more powerful than I thought, so the claw wasn't as effective as I had hoped, but all in all, I am very pleased.
My bot died. It failed horribly. As only because I didn't have time to learn how to drive it. So take that as a lesson, kids. Never drive a robot without knowing how. It can be dangerous.